Speaker number 3, David Archibald. How to have a bestseller. How to have a bestseller, David Archibald.
Mr. Contest Chair, fellow Toastmasters, 15 of you are in Chapter 9 of my book. Every Tuesday, 5:50 in the morning, I'm out my door in Chandler for a 30-minute drive to Phoenix and a Park Central Toastmaster meeting. So you may buy my book, but this does not make it a bestseller. Note the distinction in my title. It's not how to write a bestseller. Thousands of people write good books. Linda Mosher, Nancy Marshall have written good books, and Nick Newberry is writing one now. The trick is, how do you get recognized? I self-publish, working with Chuck, a small local publisher, and he told me an interesting story. Don't get your hopes up, David, of having a bestseller. You have more of a chance of winning the lottery or getting hit by lightning. Somebody saw Ronald Reagan carrying a book, and he was asked if it was any good. The author at that time was a nobody, but soon became somebody we all recognize. The book was The Hunt for Red October, and the author, Tom Clancy, who churns out bestsellers every year now. In addition to Toastmasters, I belong to the Kyrene Rotary Club. We hold a golf tournament every year to raise money. I'm the official photographer, taking pictures of the tournament at the 7th tee. Larry Fitzgerald loves to play golf. He was in our tournament. He's probably more well known than Ronald Reagan. Larry, in the off-season, loves to travel. And seeing the eye-catching photograph on the cover of my book, I gave it to him. He thumbed through a few pages while the rest of his group was hitting their shots. "This is pretty neat," he said, and I replied, "Now it's yours." I soon forgot this incident as Susan and I got involved in our annual trip to see our daughters in San Diego and San Francisco. Then I got a surprising phone call. Seems Larry was on an airline flight sitting next to Oprah Winfrey. She looked over at Larry and asked him what he was reading. Larry told her about the book. He was a fourth of the way through it. This intrigued Oprah. And when she got back from her vacation, she put in a call to me, asking me if I could come to Chicago and be on her television show. The rest is history. I'm now negotiating for the film rights with Steven Spielberg. The title of my book, Out My Door, and it's primarily a travel book of 30 countries and 12 states. It has over 100 pictures, some of National Geographic stature. It took me 4 years to write, and I consider the journey more enjoyable than the final result. But who knows? Maybe you too can win the lottery and have a bestseller.